nothing to something. We doing big things. Ain't never bluffing.
This Lion fan base have been craving home playoff football since this building opened in 2002, and they've got it today at Ford Field in Detroit. Just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, and we got a great one in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Detroit Lions. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. These guys knocked out the 3 seed a week ago and looking to keep things rolling here in the divisional round. Across the field on the Lions sideline, Dan Campbell. Detroit's offense ready to take over. First carry now for David Montgomery. And tough going there, so he'll only get out to about the 31. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Well, as you can see, they're not operating at full health today, partner. That's been a big story the last couple of weeks. But the bottom line, their record is solid, and you know that this is still a very dangerous team, even with those guys missing.
What they have shown us throughout this season is that this team has stayed focused. And some injuries, they're just not going to derail the momentum they've built up all season long. They continue to go out there and play and give their best performances.
At the 22-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Pass complete. That's Love. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 19 yards that time for number 19. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. There's Laporta, he's got it. Touchdown Lions. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Lions respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
And the Lions first down.
Looking to throw. Holmes. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
At the 50-yard line.
Open man, that's Tesslaw. Touchdown, Detroit. Isaac Tesslaw, 50 yards. And the Lions have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3. Off play action. Holmes. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. 39 yards there, a big one.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
I don't think anyone would argue that having that extra week definitely helps come playoff time. And those were some fresh legs right there. That extra practice time and planning, certainly in evidence.
Back to throw now on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
First and 10.
Operating from the gun. Holmes. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, pardon me?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his 3rd already in this first half, as he'll try again with a first down. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And they'll scratch out only about a yard after the 32. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun. Holmes. Throwing no, and it's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Holmes. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw. Holmes. And his throw here is incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now. That's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
A quick throw, but incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 46 yards. And the Lions are able to stretch out their lead.
Everybody likes to see the long ball thrown, but when you throw it underneath and you see someone catch the ball, secure it, make their moves, and then turn it into bigger plays, that's a lot of fun to watch as well.
Is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's been unstoppable in this first half. 4 touchdown passes on the ledger already. Closing in on the all-time record in the first half, by the way, which is 6 touchdown passes as this drive starts 1st and 10. An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down.
A gain of 12 yards.
So halftime now here on Sunday night prime time. Let's get it to Scott Hanson in Orlando with our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the running a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
2nd and 9 now. Now he's going to step up and run. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Now they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. That's one heck of a 3rd down conversion. A pickup of 39.
Another big play right there. This is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go!
Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. David Montgomery scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Lions continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He has been on his A game. We're in the 3rd quarter. He's already in search of touchdown pass number 5.
He's played so well that it's hard for me to take my eyes off of him, even when he's not on the field. I keep finding my eyes finding him on the bench in between series, wondering what he's going to do next. This has been a blast to watch him play the position.
He's been spectacular with his 4 touchdown passes. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Holmes. McKinnon here, it's complete. Only able to gain a couple there.
2 yards.
And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Looking to throw. Holmes. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to 37.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Pass taken in by his big tight end, and he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun, Holmes. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 19.
Lions, 1st down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Go.
Back to throw. Holmes. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Lions are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Detroit Lions.
Operating from the gun. Holmes. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's third and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Isaac Tesoro, his second touchdown of the night. And the Lions are able to add on to that lead.
So, my man, another touchdown. They are looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think. And Detroit getting set to go now. And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. 70 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
And that's a great run, and this is when you've got a running back that feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the second half, you got the lead, you're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. From Commanders territory now, it's first and 10 at the 34. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This one swung out to Montgomery. And here he'll get it down to the 7. So the completion results there in 9 yards.
It's a gain of 9.
And they'll have a second and 1 forthcoming.
At the 7.
Looking to throw. Holmes. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a first and goal.
First down and goal to go.
They're going to run this with a tight end. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Lions are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this fourth-quarter lead. Detroit's offense ready to take over. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless, take care of the ball on the way.
8 yards on the pickup, brings it second and 2. At the Commanders' 23-yard line.
2 yards to go, second down.
Come on.
It's complete. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
Loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And the Lions, 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and goal.
Operating from the gun, Holmes. And this one's incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
To 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Panther 6.
Back to throw. Holmes. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw. Holmes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Lions continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And Detroit getting set to go now. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now again, running right is Montgomery. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the
Off the play fake. Holmes. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 36.
A gain of 23 yards. And the Lions, 1st down.
They'll try the middle with Montgomery. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Jerome Baker in on the tackle. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 27-yard line.
Ready.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Hut, hut.
Back to throw. Holmes. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 14. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
60. Ready.
Looking to throw. Holmes. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. 2nd down and 3, ball on the 7. Back to throw. Holmes. Now a run, and he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have taken a 6-touchdown lead.
Probably the week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season. Got his 1st touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him, and he's not their only. Detroit's offense ready to take over. They have all but booked their ticket to the NFC Championship game next weekend, and they'll look to finish things off here now in this 4th quarter.
Go.
They'll go to Montgomery to try to wind some clock. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. Dancing away at the 30. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
For the Lions, first down.
Now Montgomery running right. 157 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys for the championship round next weekend.
Detroit Lions, first down.
Going up the gut, Montgomery. And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. Now a 2nd and 2. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Detroit Lions first down.
A give. This is Montgomery. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Here's 2nd and 3.
7-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second.
Running with Montgomery from the pistol. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
First down.
They run with Thomas. They'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Now 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Handoff comes to Montgomery. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
And 2.
On 3rd down, they go Montgomery. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On the ground, it's Montgomery. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The Lions stay alive as we say thanks for watching and so long.
I see you from across the room. I thought I wouldn't feel a thing. I think it's getting cold.
A Super Bowl is on the line this week. Their dream is within reach. It's time to take that final step toward destiny and send a message with how they make it there.
Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. They can't stop.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Detroit Lions. Hello to everyone watching. Joined by Brock Huard up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And in a while, we're going to find out the answer to a question that fans have been asking for nearly half a year at this point. Who is going to represent this conference in the Super Bowl?
All of these coaches and players preach all season long, never look ahead. Can't do it, right? You've got to focus so much.
Against the blitz. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. There it is, touchdown Detroit. The Lions don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. No doubt about it, Brock, they are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those.
Lions and their quarterback ready to take over once again. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Now throw to start the drive. He gets it complete. Dominic Lovett. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Detroit Lions.
Look to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. With the top dunk for the upcoming postseason, and we all know that is so important, Brock, because it's going to give their injured guys that extra week of recovery as they try to get back out there for a postseason run.
Yeah, Caden, here's now the key. With that #1 seed and that bye week secured in your pocket, you just do not want to add anybody to that injured list. And if that extra week of rest can help somebody, anybody, get back out there, what a lift for the postseason.
For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
Let's go.
They'll try to run for it with Montgomery. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Montgomery scores! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions break the tie here in the 1st. David Montgomery with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The Lions are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense is having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
He's going to get this one in enemy territory to the 47.
23 yards. That's good. For a Lions first down.
They go play action on first down. Downfield is fine. St. Brown. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Back to throw now. Diving, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. You see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
Now here he goes on the boot. That one connects. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, third down coming up. We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. We're all knotted up at 14. We're back to Ford Field right after this.
Okay, ready?
We're all set to bring you the second quarter. Lions well within striking distance. 3rd and very short. Back to throw. Has it in close. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a second quarter lead. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look...
The Lions ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw. Complete to the back, David Montgomery. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike run as he's set out. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's good. For the Lions.
On his own read, they're going to hand it to Montgomery. This is ahead for about 5. Andrew Makuba attacking to make that stop. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
At the Eagles' 44-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. Completed over the middle. A lot of mess on the move here. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now lead by 10. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Lions headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building. The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Go left side, and St. Brown has it. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. shakes himself free.
Positive with that effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, he didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now lead by 10. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. The real
Lions are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Escapes the pocket. Running in the red zone, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Lions stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. That, without a doubt, Brock, one of the longest scrambles that you and I have seen, and we'll probably all see for a while, and it ends in a memorable touchdown.
Yeah, we're going to see that again and again and again on replays after this game. Probably on TV all week long. Quite the effort from somebody who proved he could be quite...
The Lions ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock, so high hopes again for this upcoming series.
Here we go.
Back to throw on 1st and 10. Complete over the middle. Now quick out to the catch. The stop made at the 19. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19.
Now pressure coming. Get behind the line, and the ball is loose. But it looked like the Lions were able to fall on it, so possession stays with them. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down.
At the 16-yard line.
Looking to throw here. Pushing it up past the 30. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 32
Ball's on the
yards.
48. Here we go. 1st down.
The Lions, 1st down.
They'll throw it. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. So 2nd down coming up.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Have the 60. Have the 60.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Let's go.
Air it out on 3rd. Going all the way to the end zone here. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going.
The Lions headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they don't need anything out of this drive right now, Brock. That lead's already been built as we look to the scoreboard. But like architects, they might want to see just how high they can take it.
I mean, we're going to know here in just a second on how they attack these opening plays. Do they opt to take it easy, play conservative, or just keep stepping on that gas?
Ready?
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Still 1st down.
Ready? Go.
Montgomery gets it from the gun, and he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up second and 11.
Throwing on seconds. That's caught by Montgomery. Still going inside the 35. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. David Montgomery with the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
Lions are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. In that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Throwing from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
And 18 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. Lays out left side and gets it. And now in the secondary for the Eagles on third down.
Brings up third down.
Working now from the gun. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Lions first down.
It's Montgomery on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Taken down.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Gain on the play. Second and 10.
He's going to throw this one.
44-yard line.
Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. Catch made over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Another Detroit Lions first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Go.
Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
The Lions ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And their offense has been playing at an extremely high level as this has become a runaway quickly. They've scored each of their last two times out. Back to pass on first and 10. Hits him on the end route. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They strike for 23 yards. And the Lions have a first down.
That's good for a Lions.
He's going to throw it. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down.
Here we go, set. 6.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Downfield is fine. St. Brown. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. A big play. 23 yards to move those chains.
First down. First and 10 at the 24.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. In a good spot here, second and inches.
4 yards. Complete to Amon-Ra.
Running out of the gun with Montgomery. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. David Montgomery with the touchdown.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
The Lions headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. He gives to Montgomery to start the drive. He cuts it right. Has room into the secondary. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Lions keep running away with this. David Montgomery with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
Lions are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys and friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Kobe Dean. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Pass play coming here.
26-yard line.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
On the play. That's good. 4 on Lions. First down.
This is Montgomery running right. There he goes again. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. New set of downs for him from the 31. Going to the ground again on first. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. Break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
The play fake. He'll throw.
33-yard line.
St. Brown there to bring it in. And this is down to the doorstep of that red zone. Another yard to reach it and pick up that first down, too.
St. Brown.
Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
Pass play now. This gets the 1st and more. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions continue piling it on here in the 4th. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. Lions ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here.
Here we go.
On first down, they'll run with Montgomery. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they hold him down. Pick up 14 yards on that one. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
And the Lions first down.
They'll run again with Montgomery. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll go play action.
44-yard line.
Looking right, and he finds him. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. All set now, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Handoff running right, Montgomery. By man, he's in the clear. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is set out.
17.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Throwing off the play fake. Makes the catch and gets the feet in. And he's going to be out of bounds after looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking in the air here. That one's complete right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
And the Lions first down.
19, Tiger,
First
19,
and 10
Tiger.
at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now. Hits his running back. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Well, hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They give up the gut to Montgomery. And the defense all over this run. Maybe got a yard there as he tried to bounce that one outside.
At the 7-yard line.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Here he is on 3rd and short. Brings it in. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions keep running away with this. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place. But 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations of the preparation.
The Lions headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And with where that punt stuck him, Brock, this is going to be tough to repeat the touchdown from their last drive. Airing it out to start this drive. Fits it through the middle. He's going to get this one without the 22 before they take him down. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Montgomery now up the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's another Detroit Lions
First down, and they go right back to it. It's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Staying on the ground with Montgomery. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
10 at the 38-yard line.
1st down, Montgomery gets it again. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. Nice little gain on the ground.
And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Tackled by Jordan Davis.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play of this drive.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
They work against the blitz. Has his man. This is pumped by Lovett. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Lions are running them out of the building. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I know old coordinators say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions. Conference champions. A heck of an achievement, Brock. A heck of an achievement in the face of a lot of doubts from everyone outside of their building all season long.
Yeah, they're going to enjoy lifting up this George Halas trophy today. But let's all remember, when we go into those facilities, Kate, and we watch practice, they don't put up banners of conference champions. They put up banners of world champions.
wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me home when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Why, son of a gun, pay for all I done. That's where they'll get us there, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Full drive, blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get sold. Why, son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get us there, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. Son of a pay for all I've done. Will they get upset? 'Cause I ain't done just yet.
You heard about a man, the lift controller, the lever king. I told you, hop in and let the journey begin. Straight and shiny face, let you someone for all his face. So full of